I realized I was gay, like really gay in 9th grade. In like 8th grade, I was kind of like the time where like I would look at girls and be like, I want to be just like them. And then like it started turning into like, wow, she's really pretty. And then I would kind of force myself to be like, no, that's not right. Like I shouldn't think that. And then 9th grade is kind of when I gave in and was like, yeah, I'm definitely gay.
I realized I was gay last year when I came here to the college. I had never been with a girl before. I barely even kissed girls. But I told all my friends, yeah, I've been with girls. Yeah, totally. But I never was. I've never been in a relationship with a girl. And I don't know, it just totally felt right for me. I'll do mine first. I came out to my family that I was bisexual in 9th grade. I knew I was some kind of bi something, like maybe 7th grade. When I came out, my grandma really wasn't into it. She quoted the Bible and I said, well, I don't believe in the Bible. My mom was kind of shocked. My dad ran away in the corner or something. I think it's just time to adjust. They just need to adjust to me. And then when I told them, my dad, that I was a lesbian, he asked me like, are you a lesbian? And I told him, yeah. He's like, okay, well, get on with, keep on. And my family's really accepting. I lost some friends in middle school when I came out as bisexual. Like, I would get made fun of a lot, actually, because no one really comes out in middle school, but I did, because I really just didn't care anymore, and I wanted to tell the girls that I liked, I thought they were pretty. And so I lost a fair amount, so I only hung out with people who were kind of, didn't fit in. And then in high school, no one cared. Everyone was really accepting.
I came out in 9th grade to my friends before my family, actually. And like I came out to a few friends first, and in like within 2 weeks, like half my high school knew, and that like kind of got to me because like I trusted my friends who I told, but over time I realized that like, yeah, people were telling other people it was around the school, but no one really cared. It didn't change anyone's view on me. And like throughout high school it definitely got a lot better, and like I wasn't like as afraid. By like my senior year, like there would be freshman girls coming up to me, like coming to talk to me, like because they were in that period where they're like figuring things out, and like I was kind of a go-to person, so like that was good. I liked being there for like my classmates, some people I didn't even know, so I didn't mind coming out in high school. For the most part it was all good. Coming out to my mom was interesting. I was petrified because she's always said it's not normal, God didn't make you that way. But like, I wrote her a letter and left it on her bathroom mirror so that when she got home from the gym, I would already be gone for school, and the first place she goes is to shower, so she'll see the note. And like I wrote on like the bottom of the note, like, text me when you see this, don't talk to me in person, I'm too afraid. And like I was like, first, second period go by at school, and I'm like shaking, like crying, afraid, because she hasn't texted me back, and she finally texted me and said like, it's okay, we'll talk about it later. And when we talked about it, she was like, are you sure it's not a stage? And like, she had that for a long time, but I'm like, no mom, it's really not a stage. And like, that was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, so she gets now that it's not a stage, but it was okay. She, of course it was like, oh, it's not normal, but like she still accepted me, so it was okay. I like being an advocate because I like helping people, and there has been times where like people have said harsh things to me, and before I came out, I didn't know that there would be people there for me. I just did it like clueless. And so I think it's good for me to be here for other people because they know like when they come out they'll have someone. They'll have a few people, they'll have many people because our club is over 50 people. So like they have like that safe space, and they know that they won't lose all their friends because they still have a whole lot of us at Wazoo.
I decided to come out as an activist last year because of the string of teen suicides, the LGBT related suicides that are happening in our country, and it just made me really angry. Like I was so angry at like society that these kids felt like they had nowhere to turn or nowhere to go. So I came to the GSA, well it was called the GSA then, and ran for an office because I decided, well, it's time to do some change in things. And activism just completely works for me. I love being out there. I'm really well spoken, so I feel like I can get my message across, and I feel like I can channel the needs of our club members out into the open. And I like going toe to toe with people who tell me I'm wrong, because I know I'm right. And you know, it's satisfying to help others and to be a good representative for your community. Some advice I would give to someone who is struggling with their sexual identity or struggling with their gender identity or just struggling to exist in society, getting bullied, your family maybe isn't accepting. You know, time changes and time passes, and all you have to do is sit through the time that you're currently in. There are so many support networks for you. There's YouTube channels that give advice. There are GSAs. You can go to legally. There are hotlines you can call. There is always someone out there who is willing to reach for you as long as you reach for them. There are people like us. We're around. You just have to find us, and we'll be here. There is always someone here. Even if you feel alone or scared or confused, there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with us. We're all in this together, and we're gonna be here. So come here.
The best advice I have is that you may think you're alone, but you're really not. I thought I was alone, and I came out in high school, and there were others. You don't know until you look around for them, but there are many others, and you're not different, and it's not that you're not normal. What is normal? There's no such thing as normal anymore. Like, you'll find others like you, and it's not different, so don't be afraid.
Okay. So, on campus, our club used to be called GSA, which stands for Gay Straight Alliance, which is the majority of GSAs, like, everywhere. But we decided to change our GSA to QAZU, which stands for the Queer and Allied Student Union. And the reason we decided to change it to that is because GSA isn't an all-inclusive term, while queer is sort of an umbrella term for many members, because not everyone is gay or straight. Some people are pansexual, some people are transgender, some people are bisexual. Queer allows all of these identities to exist inside the club. And queer used to be a derogatory term used against homosexuals, and we decided to take it back because it's actually a really great word, and it just sounds good. Queer. It's kind of like kick butt, get in my face. It's totally a toe-to-toe thing to identify as queer, to say to people, yeah, I'm queer. And then they get a little like, oh, whoa, what does that mean? Yeah, think twice.
That is, New York State passing marriage equality is awesome. And like, Obama had his whole speech thing that I saw, and like, yeah, he got ragged on about it by some people, but like, it's something he needed to do. Like, it makes me feel so welcome and great, and it's a big step. It is.
Yeah.
To like, even to stop bullying, because in generations to come, like, these kids are gonna grow up with these laws.
Yeah.
So they won't have any hatred for homosexuals at all.
Absolutely. I loved it when Obama came out in support of gay marriage, because he just doesn't even care. He's like, you know what, it's time. And it is really good for our government to have our president come out in support of it, because then it just sheds light on it immediately, because gay seems to be, in some parts of the country, not really known. Like, you don't know a gay person, so it's just lack of knowledge. That's what homophobia is, it's lack of knowledge. But when New York State passed marriage equality, I had been for like the week before calling all of my senators, posting on their Facebooks, and I was sitting up watching the whole debate, and I was just like, oh yeah, come on, just pass it, just do it. And there was this one really stupid senator who spoke, so I was cursing at him a little, telling him to sit his sorry behind down, because it was time. It was past time. And when it passed, I was screaming in my house. My mom comes running downstairs. We're like, yeah, marriage equality, it's passing. I'm getting married. It was really, it was just, thank you.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets a lot better.
It really does get better. And you should, you know, everyone should, if you're struggling, you should be here to see that it does get better. And things change. Society always changes. and we want you to be here to be the change. So stay with us.